Valley Cemetery, founded 1750. Here we are, part of our 244th anniversary remembrance of the Battle of Cherry Valley, you could call it that. It was the Cherry Valley Massacre. And there's a monument in here, right over there. There's a marker that talks about it right here outside the cemetery. It says, November 11, 1778, the entire village was either brutally killed or captured by British and Senecas. The monument was dedicated 100 years later on the grounds of the fort by former New York Governor Horatio Seymour in honor of those who died. About 10,000 people attended the dedication. And like I said on a previous post, the fort actually crossed over the road and was over in that way as well, over in where that garage is over there. So this, many interments here before the Cherry Valley Massacre, and many, of course, afterwards, with the erection and dedication of the Cherry Valley Monument here. A lot of Revolutionary War soldiers buried in here from this area, including, like I said earlier, Ichabod Alden. It says on here, Cherry Valley, sacred to the memory of those who died by massacre in the destruction of this village at the hands of the Indians and Tories under Brant and Butler, November 11, AD 1778. And also has on here Oriskany, Battle of Oriskany, 1777. Men are buried here from that battle. Frontenac and Durlock, other battles during that time period. So there's the monument, and right over here is the burial place of Ichabod Alden, New York Continental Line, Lieutenant Colonel Line, Revolutionary War from 1746, and died in 1778 on November 11th. Next to him is another family who was important in this area, Samuel Clyde. Now, he did not die. He was a colonel in the Tryon County Militia. He wasn't here at the time of the Cherry Valley Massacre, but he's buried here as well. So there's Ichabod Alden, the marker they put close to his grave, dedicated to the remembrance of the Cherry Valley Massacre. And over here we have Samuel Campbell, who was another member of this community during the Revolutionary War, and Robert Campbell, his brother. So the cemetery the fort went all the way to the back over there by that tall one in the middle, and it encompassed many buildings and housed them and protected them. But unfortunately, there weren't many people inside the fort at that time. On that day, they figured winter was coming. The Indian raiding had ceased until spring, and even with the warning from the Onondaga Indian, sadly, Ichabod Alden refused that advice, didn't take precautions, and sadly, because of that, a lot of innocent lives, men, women, and children were killed. I love it on the marker over there. It has Brant and Butler. Brant was first, but Brant wasn't in charge of this raid. It was Walter Butler who was. Brant gets blamed for a lot of things he wasn't involved in. He was involved in this massacre, there's no doubt about it, part of war, but he also helped to save the lives of many women and children who he told to mark with the red line on their head. And when the Indians came into their homes, they were already marked as being prisoners. So he saved a lot of lives doing that, and he did that a lot of times during the Revolutionary War. So we'll look back here at the Cherry Valley Cemetery here in Cherry Valley, New York.